at 8 p.m. rather. And in the Championship as well, a game going on at the moment. It's Reading against Bristol City. It is 0-0. And Sheffield Wednesday against Stoke is the other match you can also hear on this service. That one kicks off at 3 p.m. So another action-packed day here for you on this service with all of those games to take in. I'll stick here with this one though. It has been an enthralling affair so far with 28 minutes gone. Van Alden just dropping into a more defensive position at the moment to pick up possession off Fabinho. Now goes over the halfway line. Misplaces his pass and complains at Robertson for not being in the right position. Klopp also having a few stern words to say from the touchline. Not want to be in the direction of his stairs. He looks a very angry man at the moment. Basuma down the line towards Connolly. Fabinho gets there first, and Alisson's going to have to be sharp here. He does get this ball away just ahead of Danny Welbeck, who would sort of snuck in behind the defender. Good calm defending from Brighton at the other end. A long ball forward headed back to the goalkeeper Ryan via Dunk. Liverpool have got Jordan Henderson on the bench today. The club captain back from a spell on the sidelines with a hamstring injury, not deemed fit enough to start, but we'll see him as this game goes on. The club does often like to use him to try and control things a little bit better. His leadership qualities, of course, absolutely key. Sadio Mane also on the bench today as well. That's worth noting that they aren't at full strength in terms of the squad that's available to Jurgen Klopp. I think it was always likely with the congested fixtures that he was going to have to rotate things. Did say in the build-up to this game that he was proud of how Diogo Jota had settled into life. Admitted it was always going to be difficult to improve the front three that they've had over the last few years of Firmino, Salah and Mane, but believes that Jota has come in and possibly done that. It has given Klopp a bit of a quandary as to who to start at times, because Firmino hasn't exactly been scoring the goals when Jota has. I think there's that loyalty factor as well, that the Brazilian has done so much over the last few years that you don't immediately want to drop him just because he's not hitting the back of the net. Liverpool have still been winning, they've still been performing, and of course can go back to the top of the table if they pick up a victory here. Tottenham, who started this weekend as the league leaders, are at Chelsea tomorrow. That looks to be the game of the weekend. Well, this one has made some early claims to potentially be that match itself. Not necessarily billed as the big one, but it's proved interesting with half an hour gone. No goals, but lots of drama and interest. And Alden picks it up on the halfway line, through to Milner. Flips one over the top. It's a good looking ball as well. That just a bit too much pace on it for Salah. Ryan reads it really well, comes and claims inside his own box. Brighton will begin from the back, a good passing side themselves and looking to pass their way towards goal. Williams will intercept though. Gets the ball back off Van Alden and then gets the ball back off James Milner. Alisson lays it into Fabinho. Coming back across towards the right hand side through Phillips into Milner, just shy of the halfway line. They'll cross into Brighton territory as 2 or 3 red shirts start making more testing runs, trying to stretch the Brighton backline and see if they can expose any gaps in the same way Brighton have done at the other end. Van Alden to Milner. And now Salah just runs out of space and tries to flick the ball into the box. No one there making the run though. And Matt Ryan can calmly come and claim it with his hands. He puts it back down on the deck and rolls it through to Lewis Dunk on the edge of the box. The skipper will go long down the field looking for Connolly. Not the biggest man, but he's imposed himself in this game. He feels he should have had a free kick there, and then Alisson slips. He gets away with that as Welbeck was closing down. I think the slip, if anything, maybe even favoured the goalkeeper. Had he been on his feet, Welbeck might have been able to challenge, but As Alisson slipped, he almost put his body over the top of the ball a little bit, and Welbeck hadn't accounted for that. There's space here. If Connolly can find a good pass forward, he does. Out towards the left-hand side of the box. They look to get the shot away, and it just curves wide of the right-hand post. Leandro Trossard having a pop at the target. Once more, the Liverpool defence stretched and scrambling right at the very last. It was Milner who was closest to making a challenge on Trossard. Alisson was always confident it was going the right side of the post as far as he was concerned. Trossard just, in a similar way to Connolly earlier on, not wrapping his foot around the ball well enough. Might be a chance here for Liverpool now as the ball is played over towards Mohamed Salah, and there is the opening goal. Liverpool have broken the deadlock, and just like that, Brighton's pressure and bright start to the game is all undone by the talent of Liverpool and Mohamed Salah, who doesn't pass up chances when they're gifted to him in that manner. There was a gaping hole in the heart of the Brighton defence. Mohamed Salah had taken up position there. We'll take a look again. It was the long ball out from Alisson. And I think he is onside here, Salah. The ball was flicked over the top. It might be Ben White